Mane. Mane, നീയൻ പൊന്മാൻ. Mane, നീയൻ പൊന്മാനേ. യൂണിറ്റ് ഇട്ടുപോയി ഇല്ല വായിക്കും. മനെ. Weather. Tendrá കണക്റ്റാവത്തെ. മനെ. Claro, quiso controlar. Perfecto. Mira. Vale. Le.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. And the list of names suggests that what we have in front of us here, Jim, is a 3-5-2 formation.
It's a setup that's been enjoying quite a renaissance in recent times, and one that complements the counter-attack very nicely, with two strikers,
And the shots!
Oof.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now that looks a decent ball. Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet another defensive masterclass.
Yeah, a man who week in, week out took on the very best attackers. He always embraced that, and they very rarely got the better of him.
A proper virtuoso of the game. Even the most brutal tackles were delivered with full...
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Guardiola. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Caught offside that time.
It's offside, bro.
Looking to play him in. Aimed beyond the defence. Kimmich. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's done that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Already.
The major moment
Right
in the
leg,
game.
right leg, right leg, right leg, right leg. 1-0.
Never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, that has not gone well. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. No way he was going to let him past. And here's Batistuta. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Hit into the middle. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Guardiola. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Stojkovic. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Messi. Oh, this is a very good run. And Messi! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So takes a shot! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cold. That is Stuta! He scored!
What the fuck is happening?
And they're at it again in double quick time. You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter.
We reached half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today. Substitution in progress.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. João Pedro. Oh, they could be caught. Shoot! Really well taken goal. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Chance for a shot! Now, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, didn't catch it right.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement. Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational in that half-time dressing room, seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rangers are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Nesta. Guardiola. Kimmich. And here's Mbappe. Now it's João Pedro. Neymar. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Now the ball's gone astray. Rangers have it back and can go again. Quality ball. And here's Messi. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Nagatomo. And here's Stojkovic. Now it's Batistuta. Kimmich. And here's Stojkovic.
pass, what?
Done delicately. Now it's Batistuta. He's found a way through. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. The referee's come over. It's a red card. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking and he's barking out the orders now.
Messi! Rangers with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Conte! Outstanding save to keep that out.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Cleared without hesitation. Played into the ball, gets his head on it! No, not the best of headers. Kante kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he get it through? Knocks it into space. Oh, that's fabulous. He's having a shot! In he goes again. He scores! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So is this the start of a comeback? That That is great defending, so alert. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take.
Mate. Ni yang prebabati. Ti. Ti. Scripting ആയിക്കോളൂ.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant.
Messi! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Olise
ഞാൻ കട്ട ഫിനിഷ് ചെയ്തില്ല.
shapes to shoot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Rijkaard. Rodri for Olise. And it's Mendes. Now Costa Curta. Played out to the right. Rijkaard. Now Costa Curta. And it's Koundé. Great vision. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nuno Mendes. No goals as yet. Now Griezmann. Olise. And the through ball. Can he finish?
I know, fucking
Goal!
no.
Manchester United! There is the breakthrough! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now it's Messi. Griezmann.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Rocket logo.
Olise receives it in a good position here. Oh, this looks sharp. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Forlan. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Costa Curta.
Manchester United really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Kimmich. Nagatomo. Nagatomo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Griezmann, and he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. And this is Sané. And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Great, oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. There's the whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Now it's João Pedro. Koundé. Rodri. And it's Rijkaard. And Koundé. Looks to the other side.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
substitution for Manchester United. Number 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 15, Griezmann. Coming on the field, number 20,
Sané.
Fernando Torres. Number
Beckham.
17,
Nicely weighted
Bellingham.
ball.
Substitution.
Bellingham. Koundé. And the return pass. Olise. Owen. And reclaimed it in a trice. Mbappe. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It's a mighty effort! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Nuno Mendes. Sané does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's Fernando Torres. Now it's Owen. Kimmich. Now, can they get him away? Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This looks promising. He has found the way through. That is a crunching tackle.
Oh,
Stojkovic. Koundé. Olise. Into the last 5 minutes. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
There will
Has
be
a look
1
and
minute
plays
added
it forward.
time.
He's picked his way through. Shot at goal! Oh, that wasn't far away. And that will be it.
മൂഞ്ചി.
In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day.
ശരിയാക്കിയിട്ട് കളിയുണ്ടാവും ആ ഏരിയ വിളിച്ചപ്പം മിസ്സാണ്.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Stojkovic. And this is for Forlan! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually...
Big chance! He's delivered all right! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he will... And the finish! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it.
And the shot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
No way through. Approaching the half-hour mark. Oh, he's bustling through here. And that was very necessary. That's good play. It's loose now and they want to get it back. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, we expected better and so did he. Costa Curta gets good distance on it. Threads one in. That looks a good ball through. Beckham. And here's Messi.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Hit into the middle. And it's claimed by the keeper.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bonucci gets it clear. Now it's Mbappe. There's the whistle for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And we are back underway. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Abbiati sends that a long way. Belletti. Now that looks a decent ball. Baresi makes the interception. Some resolute defending there. Stojkovic. That's a lovely, neat pass. Barcelona can breathe again. Just.
You know, it was an intervention that...
Shapes to shoot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Makaleli. Now, can they get him away? Spread neatly. Oh, superb. And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
He's in a great position here. Kimmich tries to play it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Belletti. Now it's Messi. Nagatomo.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Belletti. And he's picked it up out wide. This might... Chance, surely! He's got a goal! And they are right back within touch! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Quality ball. Now it's Stojkovic. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Great vision. That is good alertness. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, good take. Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Number 10, Fernando Torres. Number 5, Ronaldinho. Coming on the field, number 4, Owen. Number 21, Neymar.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Big header! Oh, the ball's... Oh, it's fallen kindly here! It's in! 200! It's the goal they all came to see. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Well, it's an inspired... Takes a shot! And that's off target. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Bonucci. McTominay. That's that, the end. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Quick reminder today, please.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
നീല പക്ഷികൾ ഇനക്ക് തീ 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 പ്രേമവതി തീ 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 പ്രേമവതി തീ ഈ കളി സ്ക്രിപ്റ്റ് ആയിരിക്കും ഓഫ് കോഴ്സ് നീ എൻ പ്രേമവതി തീ തീ തീ.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real
Chitase
expectant buzz
pole,
in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that, nearly up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered...
Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball,
fucking shit, bro.
and that has been clubbed away. Well read, nice interception. That's a little off target. Up he goes! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Back into the middle. So we're still where we started right now. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski!
എന്തിനാ കാര്യം?
Too close for comfort. Looking for options for movement. Koundé. Played back in. It's a threatening ball. Gavi. Tries to play it through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's having a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, that has not gone well. Koundé. Look at this. Fallen!
പ്രേമക തീ 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 തീ.
Fletcher calmly anticipates. Vardiol. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And it's Messi. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a promising position. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Right card! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Vardiol. Searching pass he's played there. Bonucci cuts out the pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Stojkovic. Owen. Looking to play him in. Lofted in. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Vardiol. And it's Fletcher. Mbappe. And he's only too happy to take that back. And Gvardiol wriggles his way through. Aimed in towards the centre. He's got tall. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Beckham.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
Chance! Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. And it's Lewandowski. Costa Curta. Owen. Stojkovic. And the shot! And he hits the net! There is the breakthrough! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So we have the first goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Otamendi clears. And that's really well manoeuvred. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
ഒക്കത്ത് ശരിയായില്ല.
Otamendi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pass is just off target. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Can he latch on to this? Fallen! Denied by an instinctive save.
Forlan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Messi. Lewandowski shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Diego Forlan. Number 22. Stojkovic. Number 27.
And it's Messi.
Serginho.
And here's Mbappe. Shot, surely!
Mbappe.
And that would have won it.
João Pedro really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
McTominay.
Now it's Mbappe. No, again there's no way through. Oh, easy pickings there.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Knocks it into space. Now it's Schwab. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
It's a mighty effort! And that's caused a worry or two. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He won't be happy with that one. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Premavati, T.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence.
He gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Casillas var abi.
Kimmich gathers from the goal kick. And that pass just didn't quite work. Threads one in. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Lewandowski. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. Van Balten attempts a clearance. That's a little off target. Stojkovic! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Stojkovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Stojkovic has a shot! Short changes him with that pass. It's a searching pass. And it's Lewandowski. Knocks it into space. And the shot! He's scored! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Alvarez. It's Griezmann! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Griezmann actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Delivers the ball. He's got tall. It's a goal. Again, in a trice. And they are soaring. A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and their start...
Shot at goal! Just cruising!
What the
They are
fuck is that, dude?
cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's real.
He's gone for goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's Alvarez. And that was very necessary. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
That gets things going for the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. That looks a good ball through, and he's managed to get free. And he's straight offside. Oh, terrible mistake. That's a pretty loose pass. Lewis. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Floated through. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be... Alvarez! And how did he not make it four?
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, played right into his path. Real chance! It's hit the upright. Danger averted for now. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And it's made its way to him. Alvarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he shoots! And it's come back out to him. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Back, bro, come back, come back, come back. I wanted the back.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Diego Forlan. Number 10. Mbappe. Coming on the field. Number 21. Messi.
And that's another good win of the ball. Tries to play it through. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Substitutions taking place.
Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruit. And he's decided to go for it. Costa Curta going vertical. Can he get it through? He's got away.
Decent attempt that, just a little mistimed. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Fernando Torres. Henderson aimed beyond the defence. And he's in on goal. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Struck first time. And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Saka plays it short. Incoming delivery. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he's there to belt it away. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. He's had a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Corner number 2 then. That's the keeper's ball. And we're done. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
And they're back on. Tries from distance. And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. No, that's been intercepted. Triol. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe. Mbappe! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Beckham. Has crossed into the middle. And the Keeper gets his hands on it.
Yeah, hit it.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And Martinez! Outstanding by Martinez! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
That's a good tackling.
First blood drawn. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage,
Martinez! Oh my word, that is quite something! About as smooth as it gets. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The goal scorer for Portugal after 24 minutes.
And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And here's Beckham. Nedved. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now it's Mbappe. Time and again they are repelled. And Martinez! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again in double quick time. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's through, now is he in? It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
So is this the start of a comeback? Beckham. And he's managed to get free. And across. And he's there to clear it. Oh, what has happened here? Fiore. Chance here to counter. He has found the way through. He's in a great chance! He scored! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, Peter, they're trying to collect.
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Would the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away?
Here we go again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start.
And a chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Nicely weighted ball. Now there's a fine ball. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And we have our very first corner. Rooney claims comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, that's a key interception. Nagatomo. And it's Marquinhos. Knocks it into space. Shot a goal! No mistake! And they are right back within touch! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit.
And the shot! They've done it! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team...
Oh, whistle's gone, now then! And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So, this to restore parity. Formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
Has a shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Played back. Nedved. Now it's João Pedro. He's in a great position here. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Stojkovic. Number 10,
Vinicius Junior!
João Pedro. Coming on the field.
Aimed beyond the
number
defence.
21, Messi. Number 9,
Nedved
Owen.
applies the finish!
Diego Forlan.
Oh, should have put that
Substitutions
away.
taking place.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
That looks a good cross. And that has been cleared.
Portugal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
It's a promising position. Nedved crosses. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's had a shot!
Undra!
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's there to retrieve it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for a runner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Undra!
Lovely pass, but
Oh,
can he get
Indra.
there? Costa Curta getting this one clear.
Laat see samme juttu Raili.
Referee looks at his
ചുണ്ടോ
watch
ജിക്കാൻ
and
പറ്റൂലടാ
blows his whistle.
കംബാക്ക് അടിച്ചു
What
വന്നതാ
a game! A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from
കംബാക്ക്
start to finish. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the
കംബാക്ക്
more
അടിച്ചു
this game
വന്നതാ
went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the
കംബാക്ക്
more
അടിച്ചു
this game
വന്നതാ
went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall,
ബ്രോ ദിസ് ഈസ് കോൾഡ് കംബാക്ക് എൻ്റെ പ്രൊഫഷണൽ സീനായിരുന്നു എല്ലാം ബോക്സിൻ്റെ പുറത്ത് ബോക്സിൻ്റെ ചോറ്റ പോസ്റ്റ് അടിച്ചില്ല ആ സാധനം കംബാക്ക് fucking Rumini, bro. Oh, fucking Rumini. The Rumini was I think that's an iconic Rumini. I think that's an iconic Rumini. The Rumini's most dangerous card 2021.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Centre of attention, of course, Zico. Now he can play.
well, you know, he isn't just a playmaker, Peter. He puts the hard yards in, and he has the presence to be quite a strong leader too.
So it's no surprise that so many idolise him and emulate him.
Brazilian flair and elegance is tough to emulate, but very easy to admire.
Oh,
Now it's Zico. And that's been slipped through. Nice interception, well timed. And he's quick to get it clear again. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Great vision. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Kimmich. Nagatomo. And they can counter here. And he's managed to get rid. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. First quarter of an hour gone. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Kimmich. Rummenigge proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Tries to play it through. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Good ball, good take. Nagatomo. Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first? And another try! Goal! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Zico, foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Baresi can get it clear. And back to the keeper they go.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And he's straight offside. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. No, again there's no way through. He is through here. Owen. Corner it is. And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away. And now a sudden chance to counter.
2 added minutes
That has been cut short. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the counter is on. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're off again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, what a win! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Can he get it through? Played into space out wide. The ball is... Oh, he's been caught, and the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. Knocks it into space. And now they can spring out of defence. Real chance! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame.
Rather.
Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Stojkovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's shifting through the gears here. That's tidy. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Wow, look who's involved.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he cuts out the supply. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And Messi! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Messi. Kylian Mbappe. Jauh betul dong. Tidak cetu semua apa? Jadi jauh betul.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Owen. Number 6. Diego Forlan.
Taken back almost at once.
Number 21.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Number 10. Mbappe. Number
Messi
7.
carries the ball down the right. Oh, that's fabulous.
Taking place.
So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rijkaard. Haaland! It's there! They're back within reach! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Now it's Messi, and he's managed to get free. Decent chance! They've scored! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? How very smart. He just got it right.
Haaland.
That's at the end.
Understood the
Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
ഞാൻ ഡബിൾസ് തോന്നുന്നത് ട്രിപ്പിൾസ് തോന്നുന്നു. നെറ്റോ അല്ല. പെലെ പെലെ ഭയങ്കരനാണ് പെലെ.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surges forward.
And a fabulous urgency about everything he does.
That's exactly it.
Now that looks a decent ball. Bonucci kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Serginho. Shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's missed, but not by that far. Serginho. There's the shot! Goal! First blood drawn. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, that's an excellent interception. And that has been cut short. Check clears. Now it's Pele. Now it's Foden. And that has been knocked clear. Great ball if he can get there. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's a great chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Short changes him with that pass. That looks a cracking ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Tries to pass it through. And he's managed to get free. Spread it left. Cross flung in towards the middle. That's going to go a long way. Looking for options for movement. Now the cross. Bullish header! He scores! And this is getting better and better. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Owen is flagged offside. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, well measured. Oh, well played, well played. Well, there's the clearance. Serginho. He's had it taken off him. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Added time.
Bellingham powering forward here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the referee brings the first half to a close. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to
And now,
resist
to all
change
members of
at
the
this
crowd,
stage.
I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Pass somewhat off target. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's really well cleared. Quality ball. Now it's Pele. Oh, this is takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Serginho, who's set up one goal so far. Out of play for a throw.
Waiting.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And he plays one through. And that has put paid to that. Check, gets it away.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Can he latch on to this? Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it didn't look... Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, that has not gone well. Tries to play it through. Costa Curta. And now the breakaway. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That ball looks a good one. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pass is just off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass.
Bra.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Costa Curta looking to penetrate opposition lines. crunching tackle. Cannavaro. And that's put paid to a promising move. Big chance! And the finish! Oh, taken with style! Deep into injury time! And that will be it.
Thank you.
Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
It can be difficult.
Нет,